I don't trust reviews on websites that aren't like a third party's website. You know what I mean?
Even some third-party websites, right?
Like even Amazon, they're all fucked, right? Like, and especially if it's on your website, bro, I don't trust your review. 5 stars? No way. It's on your website.
I just don't trust Amazon reviews in general, like especially in Japan.
I mean, we've talked about this before, right?
Yeah.
They're unfair, but I mean, that's why they have like the certified seller thing, certified buyer, right? So that you've bought it, which makes more sense.
Yeah.
We need more people like Maylin.
Mainly reviews.
Hitting them with the hard opinions. No bullshit.
Maylin, the top 5%
I just feel like
Google reviewer.
I'm a shit reviewer because I don't really give a shit as long as it does the thing. I don't care. Some people get
Have you ever written a review for like an Amazon thing or anything?
Yeah, I'm always 5 or 1 star. I'm that guy. I'm that kind of guy. Because that's to me, it either works or it doesn't.
Or it doesn't, yeah.
And like, if it looks fine. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
if it does the thing I paid for it to do,
5 stars.
then that's great.
Yeah, you're not those assholes who are like 2 out of 10. The box was bruised or whatever.
Well, like people like rate furniture and they're like, it was complicated to build. 2 stars, and I'm like, but that's just like
that's on you, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's a interpretation thing. Like, is the thing good? Like,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're only going to build it for like 1 hour or 2 hours or.
I
three
don't know.
if you're really
There
bad.
are some times when I'm just like, how? Like, I'm pretty sure you need a PhD to translate this,
I
like
know-
the instruction manual that they gave.
Every
right?
IKEA
There's just like one.
I know what you mean, but at the same time, like I have a coffee table right now that was so over-engineered, and the amount of screws and shit for it was totally stupid.
Yeah.
That was 3 hours out of like the 2 years I've been using it. I don't give a shit about those 3 hours looking back now. That's why I write the review like 3 months after I get it, because then I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. It's just
It's still standing.
that's why I wait. If it breaks after like 1 month, all right, fine. That's 1 star.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have broke
yeah,
1 month
yeah.
if I use it. But like, these people who write it and they're like, the cardboard box was slightly damaged. You know, the furniture took a little longer than I'd like to it. Like, fuck off.
The delivery man had a bad attitude. Like, fucking, it's got nothing to do with anything.
And then as well, even if it breaks, I'm like, all right, how long reasonably did I expect it to last? Like, my bed's broken. Is that? But it's 2 years. Is that?
You also spent like what, $100 on it?
It was $300 for the mattress and the bed.
Yeah, which is very cheap for a bed of
Yeah,
your size.
considering how much we've spent like on Amazon to get like our first furniture, I think the furniture I have right now has lasted very well.
Well, my bed is like this design of this bed is when I was building it, I'm like, this doesn't seem super structurally stable. I understand why it was 3 stars now.
Yeah.
Well, basically, you know that meme with the Cheeto in the door holding the door closed?
Yeah.
There's like a tiny plank, like a piece of plywood that basically is like holding up the middle of the bed and like all the way on it.
That doesn't sound safe.
No. And
Like if you stood on that and jumped on it, it would just crack, right?
well, one time I think I like just like because I don't know. I wouldn't say I get into bed aggressively.
Yeah.
But I'm not polite about it.
You're not going to be like,
I'm not like
Bed, right?
I'm not like sneaking into my bed.
Yeah,
I just kind of like just fall
Hop
off.
fucking
on,
does
yeah.
a lady
Pop on.
bed and just like fucking does a clothesline on the bed or something like that.
Boom.
WWE SmackDown Arena. No, so I just like plopped on my bed and I just heard the boom, and then I like looked under my bed and this thing had just like fucking went to the side, and I was like, oh, that's all right. So
It's not even screwed in.
no, it's literally just like put in with the weight.
My
It's just a plank of like literally like if this is the bed, make sure I don't trip it's just like this. You just gotta
Okay.
like center this piece of wood. It's literally
Engineering
it's
101.
literally like this size as well.
Oh my god.
And so when I looked and it was like this, and then
Right.
I was just like, oh, it's all right. So I just like, so I do that every time it does it now.
Wow.
I mean, that works, right?
Probably
That
time
works.
for a new bed, man.
Yeah, probably time for a new bed. I mean, you're moving soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of
upgrade your breads, which
Bread, my bread.
Beds.
Upgrading my bread
I do have to
from
upgrade
white
my
to
bread.
rye.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
because like you can
get
feel
rid
the
of it.
springs on it and everything right now, can't you?
I kind of like feeling the springs though.
Why?
Really?
It's got a nice feel to it, you know.
I don't.
Does that make? There's no one else. Someone else is like that. I like
That's-
feeling a little bit
that
of the
sounds
spring.
like
We're
peasant
looking
talk.
around the room. Not a single person is like,
Sounds-
yeah,
sounds like peasant talk to
Listen,
me.
I'm shut up. I'm not a peasant. How dare you?
No king wants to feel the springs on the bread, Connor.
Stop saying bread.
What is your obsession with bread? Yes, I don't want springs in my fucking bread,
Bread.
God. That would be really awkward when I'm trying to cut it.
The knife keeps bouncing back.
It's just slinky in my bread. Well, when I go to a hotel, I have their amazing, fucking whatever the little hippo is, the brand. I don't know what it is. Sleep Easy.
The
or whatever.
anti-gravity
The
mattress
hippos.
or whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called.
the hippo. It's like Sleep Easy, the brand. I think it's a hippo in the UK.
Is that the brand?
Brand. Anyway, it's like some deluxe divine 10,000 sheet. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. It's great that. But also, those beds are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think they're that much better than a shitty bed.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You know a shit mattress when you're on it.
Yeah.
I had a memory foam one at my parents' house.
I don't like memory foam ones. Those ones I don't like.
So
Yeah.
when
I love those.
When I first, well, yeah, it's because you got to break it in. Like you really,
Yeah.
like after like a year, it's like amazing.
It's like putty. You just like
Yeah.
kind of sink yourself into
It takes like months for it to like
Yeah.
actually get the right shape, but then it's amazing.
No,
But-
I want to like feel some bounce on it. With the memory foam one, it feels like I'm sleeping in quicksand, where you just sink in and you're just like, oh,
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like the comfort envelops you.
But I feel like, but the thing is, I mean, I feel like that's like admitting you're just single if you get a memory foam one, because it's like it's not an exciting bed, you know.
What
It's,
do you mean?
What you?
You can't. Do I need to explain? Go
Yeah,
on.
please.
There's no bounce.
I gotcha.
Right.
I mean,
It's just depressing. It's like fucking on a beanbag, you know.
I mean, I don't use memory foam beds, so I.
There you go then. You know what I mean?
Have you ever
Yeah,
slept
because
on a-
I like the bounce. I mean, I like the bounce normally when I'm sleeping, you know. But
It
What, are you
aids
fucking
you.
sleeping like this?
Bro, you can like rebound them.
I need some bounce when I'm fighting my sleep paralysis demon. It's like, get off!
Do I really need to explain this? Come on.
I get it. I get it.
Sometimes,
Sometimes you just want to play a bit of basketball, right?
sometimes
Just want to dribble some balls, you know?
yeah, sometimes you need to like dribble. You know what I mean? Can you catch my drift, guys? Use your
No,
imagination.
but like spring breads are like awful for that. They are
no,
not good
you
for
can
that.
use the
Stop saying
springs.
bread.
I said bed there, didn't I?
You literally said
Did I
spring
say?
bread.
Oh my fucking god!
I have to
Does
catch you.
God, go to the bakery and ask for a mattress?
Give me your finest bed, please.
God, what is this fucking?
Have you ever slept on a waterbed before?
I
sounds
imagine
horrible.
that must be fun.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
It's like
That
literally.
must be. Is it actually fun? Is it
It's-
comfortable?
It's really okay. I find it to be super fucking comfortable, but that's because again, it's like it's. But I find memory foam to be really comfortable. So it's kind of like that because like the mattress kind of follows you as you're moving around.
But then, like, if you're like in a
it's like you become the mattress.
if you get a double memory foam mattress, you guys are like never gonna touch each other. You guys are gonna be like, we have our crevice. It is set.
Yeah, that's
Goodbye.
that's what I don't like about memory foam mattresses.
Yeah, that's
You
why-
just
that's
sink
why
in
it's a
and
single-
there's
it's a single
there's-
bed thing.
There's
Yeah.
no movement. I'm not seeing enough movement anywhere
what I'm saying.
on a memory foam mattress. You
It's
sink
like-
in and that's just it.
That's what couples do when they like agree that they're just not having sex anymore.